It's Jenny O with I Love You More Than Gumbo, and today I'm doing a pack with me video for my Carnival cruise, leaving on the Carnival Glory out of the Port of New Orleans, my home port. And you know I can't sing its praises enough. Today I'm going to pack my Ever Faithful backpack. I've already got my snorkel gear packed, but we're going to go through what's in here. And then I'm going to pack my Forever Faithful Olympia 31-inch suitcase. We already have Bella packed. I'm sure you've seen that video. And if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it down below. She's so much fun to pack with. I pulled a muscle in my back and had to sit there like a statue while she did all the dancing and moving around. So I'm grateful for her helping me out with that. I am still in a little bit of pain, but feeling a lot better and doing everything I can to make sure we're ready for this cruise. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you and hope that you want to stick around for more content. I love to go shopping and haul my Temu hauls, as well as any other bargains I can find anywhere I go. And I love to vlog my travel. And this will be the first real trip I've gone on to vlog. I have other videos on my channel where I went for my 50th birthday to the Myrtles. I did a short video book with my photographs from that trip. And I'm going to post a Honey Island Swamp tour coming up soon. I've got a couple of different things planned and in the works, and I call those little things the ingredients to my gumbo pot. So if you have places here in the city of New Orleans you want me to try and go to, please leave it in the comments below, and I'll try to get there for you. If you can't get to New Orleans and you want me to take you there, I'd be happy to do that. And if it's something you want to go with the kids, I'll be happy to bring little Bella along with me. Now back to packing for my cruise, because I'm excited. We leave first thing tomorrow morning. We have the first slot to get on the ship, and we are ready. Bella wants pizza for breakfast. What are you going to do? Kid wants pizza, you give her pizza. And ice cream. I just want to get on the ship, get unpacked, and relax. I'll be happy with a bottle of water. Let's check out my hat. If you've watched my other videos, I've complained about my hats. I can't ever find a hat that I like. I don't think I look good in hats. I have a very plump face, a round face with cute little hamster cheeks. I don't think I look good in any hats. And I like to keep my face out of the sun as much as possible. I don't like getting sunburn because I don't tan well. This is me tan, believe it or not. I've been on cruises already this year. So this is me tan. So I've had a hard time finding a sun hat, and I went to TJ Maxx and found this little $20 butte, and I like it a lot. So yeah, I'm going to wear this hat on the cruise, and I'm thrilled I found it. I'm still going to bring that SPF sun hat that I found on Temu for when I go on the catamaran, on snorkel trips, things like that, because it's a lot bigger brim, and it will keep my shoulders and neck right here from getting burned. But for a fun sitting out by the pool, walking outside, going shopping, this is going to be the perfect hat. So before I get serious hat hair, let's take this little baby off and set her to the side. And we're going to attach her to my backpack when I'm finished packing. The first thing we're going to tackle is this dry bag I got from Temu. And we're going to unroll it. If you're not familiar with dry bags, they're just a nice way. They come in different liter sizes. This is a 30-liter size. They just keep all of your things dry when you're on a boat and traveling where things could get wet. And usually there's a little bar right here, this little bar, and you'll roll it down maybe 3 to 5 times past the bar and then just secure it like in a half moon shape with the little buckle. So far, I've been very pleased with this bag. It's something from, I think, my first or second Temu haul, and I have been very pleased with it. All of the gear I got for snorkeling, I ordered from Temu, except Bella's flippers. These are her personal flippers. She has a pool at her house, and she uses these when she swims at home. So her little flippers, I don't know where her mom bought them. Amazon, Academy, I don't know. But Temu, I will say, did not have a good variety of children's youth size slip-on or any type. This type with a strap or the shoe style flippers for kids that wear youth size shoes 1 through 5, for example. If you had toddler or small children size shoes, plenty to pick from. But for Bella's size, she's 9 going on 10, there wasn't much to pick from. So I couldn't order any. Luckily, she had some at home. So we have Bella's flippers. And I got my flippers on Temu. They came with this awesome shake off the sand bag. And I got the same strappy style. And I ordered a small because I wear a 7.5. And the size small cuts off around 6.5. And I don't like my flippers being loose on me. But I noticed they weren't feeling comfortable around the toe. So I swapped them out for a medium. And that was the right thing to do. So if you wear a 7, 7.5, definitely go with the medium. I have both of our snorkel masks. We ordered the full face style. I've never used this type of mask before. So I left the snorkel on. They do detach, but I found it a little difficult to detach. And I didn't want to break them before we get to use them. The bag's big enough to hold them, so yeah. So we both have the full face style. So we're going to give this a shot and see how we like it. But they were very comfortable. Bella wasn't thrilled with having that all over her face. She's a kid. She's never snorkeled before. It's a new experience, a new sensation. So I think once she gets her head in the water, just like my stepdaughter was very apprehensive at first. When she was in that water, we couldn't get her out. So this is mine. And Bella's is similar, just a little bit darker. Reach down in there to get hers. This is longer than my arm. I did order her for like beach snorkeling, a regular snorkel and mask, or to play in the swimming pool. That's not for deep water. I say deep water for, way out in the water, coral reef snorkeling. That's just for playing around at the beach and stuff. But this is Bella's little extra small. I take a small, she takes an extra small. So this is hers. So yeah, we've got this nice setup. The prices were so wonderful with Temu. I caught everything on a lightning deal. And I did order them in separate orders because the lightning deals were not at the same time. So there was that. But if you prepare, that's not a problem. So there we go. That's everything in here. And I need to leave enough room at the top so I can turn this down. And like I said, there's that hard bar here. And you just, 1 fold, 2 folds. Oh, I didn't let enough air out. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 3 to 5 is all you need. I'm going to give it 4. And then we're just going to curl it up. Clamp it shut. It's good to go. And it's got the 2 backpack straps so you can carry it on your back. Easy breezy. Just the way I like it. Now we're going to get to this pile. All of this, except the grocery bag, all of this fits in my backpack. I am a strategic Tetris packer. This is going to be fun. I promise. The only thing that's not going to go is the iPad. This will have to go last because I'm filming on my iPad. So this is just my Magic Keyboard and Apple Pencil case. And of course, my lanyard with my passport card will be going around my neck. So this stays out until the end. I've got my hairbrush, my Dingle Hopper, I've got a Qi charger for Bella's phone because of the case that she has and the apparatus that we've attached to her phone so she can put her phone on her lanyard. The charging plug doesn't stay in her phone, so we're going to bring a Qi charger. I've got, as labeled, a portable USB-C and USB-A charger, which I have so many portable chargers that I bring on vacation, it's not even funny. But this one plugs in via USB cord, but it's got two USB and two USB-C inlets so that we can charge things. And like I said, it just uses USB-C to charge, which I do have capability for that if the European converter that I bought works in the European outlet in the room. If it doesn't work, we won't be using that. I have my 3-in-1 travel charger, just plugs into the USB cord. It's got, you can buy these for both Apple and Samsung. And I just got it on Amazon. But it has a spot for your Apple Watch. It has a spot for your AirPods. And then, of course, for your phone. And I love it because it's so slim and compact. And it even came with this travel pouch. And the charging cord is in the bottom of the pouch. And it really takes up hardly any space at all. And then I also have in here my Carnival 1-liter bottle carrying. I bought this on one of our cruises on the way out to an excursion because I left my water bottle in the room. So I bought this with the bottle of water and I've loved having it. All of that stuff is going to go in this back pouch right here with my iPad going in the padded section. Then in the next zippered compartment, which is the deepest compartment with all of this stuff banging around, is going to be the bulk of this center area. I have a little jewelry holder. I have an eye mask, and this is the kind with the deeper cups. So if I happen to have on false lashes, which is rare, but on cruises, I'll wear the false lashes that I can wear for maybe 4 days. If I happen to have lashes on, I can sleep with that and not have the lashes rub all over the pillow. I'm not bringing my bento bag. So the tech kit that you saw me unpack, if you want to see more in depth of what's in these bags, go watch my cruise closet clean out. I'll have it linked below. And I show you everything that's in these bags. And there is a lot in my bags. But my tech bag that came out of my bento bag is coming with me. My favorite Columbia packable backpack. This is a lifesaver. It also doubles as extra luggage when I buy too many souvenirs. This again is in the same, everything that is packed so tightly in here. You will not believe how much stuff I jam in this thing. But it's in that cruise closet clean out video. But this contains everything I need for a hot day in the sun. I've got a little bit of everything in this bag. And it's also insulated so your stuff stays protected from the heat. I've got a travel hair dryer because the wattage on the hair dryers in the room is not up to my standards. Even though I have lost much of my hair through the illnesses I've been through. I have thin hair. I have thinning hair. I inherited my father's thinning hair. I do need a higher wattage when I blow out my hair if I'm going to have any body. I let my hair dry naturally to keep the heat off of it. But when I do want to style my hair, I need wattage. I have a flat iron in this bag. This is also in my cruise closet declutter. This big old bag, it looks like it holds a lot of stuff. It's a Vera Bradley bag, and inside of it is Vera Bradley headband, terry cloth headband, wristbands, to keep the water from going up your wrists, and a hair bonnet style shower cap with the terry on the inside, so that if I do have my hair styled and with products and everything in it, it's not going to get wet if I take a shower. I've got a small fan, one of 3 I'm bringing on the trip. I've got to call this my portable office and portable home. You'll see what's in it in that cruise closet clean out. I've also got a portable office in here. I've got stuff to bring if we play bingo. You know, I keep the daubers that I buy until they dry out. There's no sense in buying more daubers. I've got an umbrella, ponchos, you name it, it's in here. And then I've got our toiletry bag. This, again, it's in that declutter video for my cruise closet. But all the toiletries you're going to need. I do have my husband's toiletries in here just because I want to be consistent. I'm not removing what stays in here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365.25 days a year. But I have everything I need in here. Toothpaste, toothbrushes, everything that's in my cruise closet stays in my cruise closet. I have travel items every day of the year so that when I go to cruise, I just pull the bags out. What I did do for this trip, since Scott is not going with me, I have more room in my luggage. I unpacked my bento bag into my luggage, so I'm not bringing backpack, a carry-on, and a big piece of luggage. So, yeah, if you want to see the details of what's in these, watch the cruise closet declutter, and you'll see me going through all that, kind of unpacking to see what I don't need anymore. I downsized a lot of stuff. So that all goes into the center compartment. And then what goes into the front pocket here, right here, is going to be this row minus the grocery bag. We've got, from the bento bag, my toiletry kit that contains face wash, Q-tips, nail polish remover. What else is in here? I think I have an extra thing of sunscreen. I have a bottle of hair conditioner because even though the cruise ships provide body wash and shampoo, they do not provide hair conditioner. And after I come out of the seawater, I like to condition my hair to make sure I don't have any extra breakage from being out in that salty water. I know what, I have a lot more stuff in here. I think I have some extra makeup brushes, little travel size that Estee Lauder gave them out one year at Christmas. I threw them in there. But a lot of travel size things that I might need, so I don't have to bring them from home. I also have a sewing kit, which this is new. I just got this off of Temu. I need to put it in the portable home, office, etc. I mean, also in this little bag, I've got Clorox cleaning wipes. I've got a floatable handle to put on my, I just bought it recently. The floatable handle I bought recently to go on my underwater camera so Bella can use it and it won't drop to the bottom of the ocean. I mean, trusting a 9 going on 10-year-old with a several $100 camera in the middle of the ocean is a little nerve-wracking. So I found a floating handle and she can put that on there, and if she lets it go, it will float. I've got a little tiny pack of Huggies. You cannot flush these types of things down the toilets anywhere really, but especially in a marine toilet. But this is something that we can use when we're out and about when we can't wash our hands. This is not for going potty. This is for when we are out and about and don't have a hand wash sink available. I've got this bag labeled Cruise and Plane, and I bring this on the cruises and the planes. It's an iPad bag from Travelon, but I use it for so much more than that. But in here, I've got an eye mask. This is more for a plane. It's one of those, oh, what's it called again? Flex Flap. Flexible phone stand and tablet holder. Great for an airplane if you need to get one. I've got a portable tripod, but it also doubles as a selfie stick. That will come in handy for our vlogging. I've got a cleaning set for my AirPods. Again, this I go through in my declutter, but I've got charging cords, pens, you name it. This little bag has the wipes for the potty. And then this little bag is the the hospital grade face masks and things like that in case we run into a situation where we need face masks. I want to have my own. I've got the filters. I've got disposables. With the science background that I have, I know what I'm supposed to use. I know what works. I know what microns can go through what. So don't test me. I got my stuff together. I've also got a couple of silicone lids and straws in tins in the event that we need to cover our drinks for somewhere that doesn't have lids for their cups. I like to cover my cups when I'm in a place that I'm unfamiliar with. And then to attach to the outside of my backpack, I think I got this from QVC and I love it. Susan Graver, one of those brands. It's a stow and go type of raincoat. Absolutely love this thing. And in this shopping bag, I just went to the Dollar Tree and stocked up on a couple of things. What I did not get was a praline. They don't sell it at the Dollar Tree, and I didn't make it to the grocery store. I wanted to put some New Orleans things and then some practical use things for the cruise director, John Laurie. He's someone I've had him. He goes by Johnny. He is my kind of guy. He's got the dry British humor down pat. I love him. He's so my type of laugh. From what I recall of his history, he was with Princess for over 20 years. He's been with Carnival for a couple of years or less. He is a wonderful cruise director. So I wanted to bring him a little gift. So I got him some New Orleans kettle style sweet Creole onion Zapp's potato chips. If you've never had Zapp's potato chips, you gotta try them. They are amazing. I got him some of one of the best flavors they've ever come up with in their New Orleans kettle style chips. Spicy Cajun crawtater. Oh, so good. And another really good one, Voodoo Heat, their spicy chip. Delicious. Bella decided to put in, one of the things we brought back from one of my trips is the, what flavor was this? Banana daiquiri. She wanted to put in one of the rum cakes I had brought home. So he can get those all day long on his, at work, but she wanted to give him a rum cake. And the toiletries I have in here for him, just a little sponge, a little loofah sponge, natural sea sponge, and a 5-blade razor, some Barbasol with aloe. I smelled this stuff and fell in love with it. It's by White Rain, which is a brand was all the rage in the early 80s. Solar Rush Men's Collection Lotion. This stuff smells so good. I got him a tube of Crest 3D White toothpaste, Epsom salt foot gel, because this man is on his feet all day, so I thought he could use that. I got him a couple of new toothbrushes, some deodorant, and then since we're celebrating Bella's birthday, a birthday cake Kit Kat. Bella and I tried this. Delicious. So delicious. And that's what we're going to put in a little bag for Johnny. And now it's time to put all of this into this. Pray for me. For anyone who would like to know, Bella is behind the scenes dancing, trying to make me laugh and distract me. I'm just going to put this in as a placeholder for right now. Of course, I get everything in here just fine, and I realize I forgot to put my fan in. No wonder everything fits so well. And I always bring an extra lock in case for some reason I need to take a nap or something. I can lock my backpack.
I didn't know you were doing a pack with me video.
Yes, you did. You've been driving me nuts down there. And just like that, all of it barely fit in there.
Oh, guys, remember, we also, on the cruise, we also had some surprise things we didn't show you guys. But we're not going to show the video clips with us around.
What are you talking about?
We're not going to show the video
Her random thoughts that just pop into her head. And then I'm going to clip my raincoat right there.
We're not going to show the pool stuff. Only.
And so I don't forget it in the morning. I just clip my lanyard right there in front of the raincoat. And it's where I need it to be when it's time to go. I'm going to go get my suitcase. And we'll pack my suitcase now. Now it's time to pack my suitcase.
Yay! That's not going to be so fun.
It's not.
But we have to make it seem like it.
But I'm going to have to do this. So I've got the gift bag and the tissue paper for Johnny's gift just right here. I'm going to put it in the most flat section of my suitcase because there's no trolley handle on this side. So I'm just going to put it right there.
Like that side.
Yeah. And next, I've got my little clutch that if, again, you watched my closet declutter for my cruise closet, you will have heard about this. I bring it on every cruise just in case I want a little bag on the nights that I dress. I have a little black dress that I bring for dinners. I don't dress in formal attire, but I try to dress up a little nicer. And then I've got my travel squatty potty, and these things are going to go in my suitcase on this flat side. I also bring what's recommended in most checklists, what they call a first aid kit, as well as your medicines. So I have just a little packing cube, and I labeled it Meds. And there's a lot in here because I overpack. Just putting it out there. But I have your traditional buy at Walmart first aid kit. I have my medicines. I take quite a bit, but the middle row is just Flintstone vitamins, so don't get all crazy about that. But I do have a lot of medications that I have to take right now. I have an old prescription bottle. It's just chock full of Coldies, so if we start feeling a little sniffly or something, we can start popping some Coldies. I have meclizine. I take prescription strength meclizine. It's the same thing, believe it or not, as the Bonine you can buy at Target. So I recommend to everyone who suffers from vertigo, seasickness, motion sickness, before the day before or the morning of you get on a plane, train, long car ride, cruise ship, an hour or more before you get on, take 50 to 75 milligrams of meclizine or Bonine. This is what the instructions will tell you. Of course, consult with your own physician because your body weight plays a part in how your dosage is. You want to take 1, 2, 3 of these 25 milligram tablets, depending on if you're her size or my size, per day. Do not wait till you start feeling the headache, and then after the headache comes the nausea. Do not wait, because treating seasickness or motion sickness doesn't exist. Don't kid yourself. It doesn't exist. You prevent motion sickness, seasickness. You prevent. This I know for a fact, not only because of the pharmacology courses I took, but because I've had it all my life. And I have treated it all my life. Good? We're good. So go to the store and buy Bonine over the counter. Or if you go to get Dramamine, read the back. If it does not have meclizine in it, don't buy it. Because it's not going to work. So anyway, I get a prescription for meclizine because I have severe vertigo. I also have alcohol wipes. These are 75%. You need to have more than 70%. I've got my diclofenac gel for my problematic areas. They give me, with arthritis and fibromyalgia, different parts of my body ache. I've got one of these little pump bottles from the Dollar Tree for nail polish remover, but I keep it full of alcohol. I've got cotton pads in a little mason jar. I've got prescription strength ibuprofen. I rarely take that. I have little tiny sizes of Robitussin and NyQuil. I've got stool softener, 2-in-1 stool softener laxative. If you know, you know. I also take Zolpidem for insomnia, but I only take it as needed. I have got a generic Flonase because I do have seasonal allergies. I have got nitrile gloves. I'm allergic to latex. I have got my inhaler. And I have got some of the best things ever invented. Hydro Seal blister band-aids for your heels. Lifesavers when you're on trips. And then because I suffer from migraines, I have some, I never say this right, Rizotriptan. I can never say that right. My little medicine bag, it is hard to put back together. So we're just going to put that right in here. And I always put it back together in the suitcase. Because again, it is like Tetris. Oh, I did forget 2 things I always bring. The little pump bottles you can get from the Dollar Tree. I fill one up. I get the ones that are not clear. They're solid colors. You can get them in different pink, blue, whatever. But they cannot have light go through them. Because I put hydrogen peroxide in one. And the other can be clear for rubbing alcohol. Anything above 70%. But the hydrogen peroxide is good for getting stains out of clothes. It's good for sanitizing. It's good for bobos. It's good for a lot of things. But yeah.
For too much.
It's good for, yeah, it is good for too much. It's kind of like having baking soda around, you know, it's amazing. So, I'm not going to make you guys suffer through this. I will put this together and zip on to the next thing, the magic of television. All right, the next thing going down on this side of the suitcase is going to be this little pink bag. And this little pink bag, all it holds is my lav mic sets. I've got 3 different sets of lav mics. And we're currently wearing one. But they're just going to go in here. And it literally fits wherever it fits. The next thing is going to be this little portable battery charger. It's got the MagSafe charger. It's got USB-C, Lightning, and 2 USB-A's. And I keep this wherever I go. I always keep it charged, but it is rather heavy, so it does not go in any of my portable bags. It just goes in where I can keep this, where I can't have a cord attached to it, like by the bedside table, things like that. I also bring this little doodad with me. It's a crossbody that holds my phone. It's a phone case. Bella's actually hunting for where my phone got buried around here.
I might have hit it. I don't know.
Yeah. Only the Lord knows where my phone is at this point. But it sounds like I have money in here. But in here is a place for your photo ID and 1, 2, 3, 4 credit cards. And let's see how much money I left in here from the last trip. Thank you. Oh, goodness. It's changed, but at least $1. So, yeah, this I bring with me so that I can just have it across me when we go out shopping in the straw markets. And I just throw it in here. It has no rhyme or reason. Now, let me tell you my trick. The reason why Bella brought this for me is because I had everything packed ahead of time. And I knew I wasn't going to remember how everything went back in the suitcase. So I took a picture of how everything goes in the suitcase. So I'm just making sure I'm doing this the right way.
Hello.
And I am not. The next thing, Bella, could you hand me my fan?
Of course.
That's the missing piece of the puzzle. Another one of the fans. This is the 3rd fan. You saw the first one go into Bella's suitcase. The second little one went in my backpack. Can't be without a fan. And they do come with battery backups, and I have the batteries to go in here. What I don't have, well, it's in my purse, but the little screwdrivers to undo the screws. But we need to put batteries in here so that if we need to, we can have the battery backup for the fans and not have them plug into USB. But yeah, here's our fans. So that's what goes right here. And then this goes right on top of it.
My backpack.
Yes. Bella has the cutest little backpack.
It's
okay.
a bunny.
And then next on the list is my little blue pouch. This one. This little blue pouch is empty, but it will not remain empty. This is where I will put my cash for tips and things like that, and I will hide it in the room so that I can tip room service, the room stewards, etc. And it's just going to go right on top there. And then next we have my AirPods Max. They will only be used in the room if one of us wants to listen to music and not bother the other. And then on this side, you can't really see in the suitcase, but on the other side of the medicine bag, I've got my underwater camera bag. And I threw a few extra things in here. This Ziploc bag just keeps my underwater camera. And I have it in, it's labeled, it's a travel on bag. And it says underwater camera. And this is just a tech kit from Travel On, but it worked out perfect for my underwater camera because I keep the camera itself, where it doesn't have the floating wristband on it yet. That I keep in another bag. But it's just, I keep the batteries in here. I keep the charging cord. I have 4 batteries for it because this camera gets used a lot. The extra micro SD cards, everything just stays in here. And it's a tiny little underwater camera. This is how small it is. And this is the one I'm trusting Bella with. This is my little underwater camera from Sony, and I love it. If anyone's interested, it's a HD, ABC HD waterproof. It can go down to 10 meters. Exmor, EXMOR is also on here. 18.2 megapixels. DSC-TX30, I think is the model number. Yeah, and I've had it for several years, and it has been wonderful. It takes great still pictures. It takes great movies. I love it. And then after I put it all away, I just put it in this little roll-up bag from Travel On, which I absolutely love. And it clicks shut, and then you can pull it tight so it stays tightly put together. And I keep it in this little Ziploc bag. And in this Ziploc bag, I put this little camera attachment for my cell phone that I got from Temu, which I've played with and love it. That's in one of my haul videos. And here's the European charging brick with 6 AC outlets, 3 USB-A and 1 USB-C. And then I've got this non-surge 110 grounded outlet with 2 outlets and 2 USB. And that's what we're going to be using in the room. I am hoping this works in the cruise ship cabin Euro outlet. I'm not sure if it will. It's been a while since I've looked at that outlet and paid any attention to it. I got this from Temu. If it doesn't work, I can always return it. Temu has a 90-day return policy.
And this is the cup that Nanny did on her haul video.
Yes, I got Bella and I each one of those 40-ounce tumblers from Temu.
It's delicious.
But yeah, I'm just going to put this down here in that little section. And I also have this little bag. And what's in this little bag isn't much. It's what I couldn't fit in my bigger camera bag. This is an underwater holder for my Osmo Pocket so that I can film with my Osmo Pocket underwater. And a mini tripod because we're going to be doing some vlogs. I've got several, like 3 or 4 mini tripods. So I don't know why I'm bringing another one. But there isn't much else. These are little Travel On bags. I have a set of 3 or 4 of them. I forgot how many came in the set.
What's next, Nanny?
I'm not really sure. This is all coming together quite well.
Okay.
I've got a couple of these. These I got off of Amazon, but they do sell them at Temu as well. I just packed stuff in them I didn't want being loose. And in this one I have my travel size brush. These actually stand on your tabletop and you put makeup brushes or makeup in them. And then you fold this down so that you can have it out on your vanity on your trip. But I've got a comb, I've got 3 different combs, for whatever purpose. My hair does better with combs. And then I have a boar hair round brush that I have upside down because it's so fat at the bottom. But this is just something I can have for my brushes and combs. I do have another brush in my backpack, which is my favorite brush. But I have a travel size version of it that I got from Temu. And this was all I was going to bring, was this little black bag of brushes. And I just decided at the last minute I want to bring my favorite brush. So I shoved it in the backpack. But these brushes just barely fit in this little bag. I mean, just barely. That big round brush of mine that I use to put volume in my hair takes up way too much space. But I'm just going to throw them in here. And the other ones, I have two more of those types of bag. These have clear at the top. This one, as you can see, just holds my makeup brushes. I have way too many makeup brushes, but I also have an eyelash curler, eyebrow stencil, a little alligator clip to hold my bangs back when I do my makeup. But I have the full set of Seint, S-E-I-N-T, brushes. And I have some Jeffree Star brushes that I love, and they're my ride or die brushes because I put on makeup with brushes, not my fingers. And this is my core set, but I have a lot more brushes, believe it or not. I go nuts with good brushes. But this is my core set of brushes, eyebrow pencils, lip pencils. So the core stuff is in here. And the only thing in here are makeup wipes. And I just, instead of bringing a Ziploc bag, I felt like putting it in here. No other reason but that. Now, the next installment of this little segment is going to be my hair stuff. When I fly, I don't bring full size. When I cruise, I bring full size. And I love, for my thin hair, the Kenra products. Anything with the number 15 and higher, I buy. I do have some things that are 11, things I've tried, and that's how I learned I like things 15 or higher. If you see something with something less than 15, it's because I bought it and learned I need 15 or higher, and I'm just using it up because it's expensive. And then we have in here Bella's Detangle Cream. And she has, it's Leave-On Detangling Milk, the Gold series from Pantene, infused with argan oil, detangles and softens curls for easy styling. She has beautiful curls. They're a little limp today.
They're shorter, as you guys noticed.
Yeah, but yeah, she has some rockin' curls, I'll tell you. Kenra, I didn't tell you about this. This is the Volume Spray Super Hold Finishing Spray, number 25. Ride or die hairspray right here. And then I have, this is another hairspray that you can turn the nozzle to more or less body. It's Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Body Builder. I actually use this on my wet hair as a root lifting spray, and then I blow it out rather than using it as a hairspray. And it does a great job. But at the same time, I also use, where is it? Here we go, the Kenra Root Lifting Spray. And this is number 13. Like I said, I found I need something 15 or higher. So this doesn't work so well on my thin, fine hair. So I use the Living Proof stuff. But this I have found, if I use it all over, gives just me a little bit more body throughout my head rather than just on my, it doesn't work on my roots. But it works better than some of the body products, so I use it all over my head. This is my thermal spray, and it does have some tack to it, like a hairspray would. So you spray it in your wet hair, you've got to react and style quickly, because if not, you will have some crunchy hair. It's a number 19, and it does have a firm hold. Bella,
Crunchy hair's bad.
you're crazy. Yeah, crunchy hair is bad. Crunchy hair wasn't so bad when I was in middle school in the 80s, in high school in the 80s. And then this is one of my most favorite volumizing mousses. It's a number 17. It's Kenra's Firm Hold Mousse. And all that goes right in here. These two cans, if you watch my cruise closet clean out, you'll know what they are. They are Avien Eau Thermale. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't speak French very well. But it is a thermal spring water in an aerosol can, so that if we go outdoors and we get really, really warm, we can cool ourselves off with this stuff. And I really like it. Ulta puts this stuff on sale, buy one, get one free, buy one, get one half off, things like that. And I jump on it. This is my makeup kit. I just hauled this bag from Temu. It is chock full of makeup. And I will not go through what's in that bag. It's too much. But I love Saint makeup, and I love Chanel and Estee Lauder. So that's mostly what's in there. I don't wear makeup a lot, so I don't mind investing in makeup. This is something I bought off of Temu. I'm not really into knockoffs or designer dupes or anything, but this was super close to the real Tory Burch from years ago.
It's gorgeous, darling.
It is really pretty. The leather, or whatever you want to call this, PU leather, vegan leather. It is so buttery soft. The little stones here and the T, it's really pretty. And this looks so much like the style they had several years ago. It's got lots of space on the inside. And I'm just going to use this possibly one night when we go out to dinner. I don't know. I wanted to bring it, even though I have my little standby clutch that I always bring. Sorry about the noise. I've never really brought something other than my little Fooey Dooey clutch. So I'm going to bring my Temu special and hopefully not embarrass myself. And I have a dirty laundry bag in case I have any dirty laundry left over when I pack, and I'm just going to use that to wrap it in for right now. It did come with a dust cover, but it was a janky dust cover, and I'm not keeping it. I have the Baby Bliss Pro flat iron, different from my other flat iron. This one I can also curl with, and I love it. I'm not a fan of straightening with it, though. That's why I bring my other flat iron. In case you're wondering why I have two. And that is pretty much it for this side of the suitcase. It has leftover space, which drives me crazy. It really drives me crazy. Oh no, there's one more thing that goes over here. This is in case anyone needs a lanyard, a bingo dauber, whatever. And so Bella's going to need a lanyard, so I'm just going to let her use my Carnival Journeys lanyard. These are my special lanyards. I've got a Mardi Gras inaugural. I've got, which one do you want to use, Bella? My Carnival Journeys or I got a Carnival team member one from a team member.
I want the Carnival team member.
Okay, go put that out by your suitcase.
Okay.
Yep, one of my waiters, I turned 50 the same time Carnival turned 50. Literally the same time. Me and Carnival's birthdays are 2 weeks apart. Bella's birthday last year was her first cruise, and she got to celebrate that with Carnival's birthday celebration, and that was a lot of fun. But yeah, but in this bag, I have extra things just in case anybody needs extras. And I've also got little rubber bracelets they've given me throughout the years. Nothing too extra special, but special to me. But that team member lanyard was one of the waiters knew that I wasn't able to make the Carnival Celebration cruises, which they gave out a special lanyard to everyone that did the Celebration cruises. And I wasn't able to get one. My niece got married the same date that Carnival turned 50. So he said, well, here, you can have this lanyard, and that'll be extra special. So I have a Carnival team member lanyard, which is kind of funny because I've never worked for Carnival. And then my private things get packed on this side as well. So we just won't let you guys see all that. They're just going to go right there and get covered. Bras and panties. And that is everything for this side of the suitcase. Oh, nope, I did forget one thing. Sorry. I had it sitting over here on this side of me. I have my two arm covers. I have a nude one and a gray one. These are just SPF. They literally go on you and cover your arms and shoulders. But that's what I use to wrap up my Kenra Platinum Whipped Taffy. It's a matte defining paste, and it's number 20. This is when I had my pixie cut. Really was a lifesaver of my hair. And my hair is short enough now I can still use it and not get my hair too weighed down. But so this doesn't get chipped or broken because it's a glass jar. I just have it wrapped up in these arm things. All right, now we can close this and hide my unmentionables from the public eye. All right. Now in this here, I've got stuff pre-packed for cruises. If you look at my cruise closet clean out, you will not see this because I did not unpack this suitcase. I just have, actually, this is from the Carnival Mardi Gras. They pass out at the Mardi Gras parade, second line handkerchiefs. It's a lot of fun. And then I have some nail clippers in there, and that's all I have in this zipper bag. In this one, I have a bag full of cabin door decoration for almost any occasion. Happy birthday, a variety of tropical elements, flamingo, pineapple, right side up. Thank you very much. I have, now Bella's got her own anchor, but it's left at her mom's house and we need to go over there and pick it up. But if it's me and my mom cruising or me and my husband cruising, this is blank on because it's usually me and somebody else. So we need to go to Bella's mom's house and pick up her anchor. And then Scott and I like to travel either at Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, or all of the above if we have enough time off of work to do all of them. I don't have a pumpkin or a Christmas holiday, but I did make us Thanksgiving turkeys for the Thanksgiving cruise that we did last year with some friends. So I will need to make, we have a Christmas cruise this year. We did a Christmas cruise last year and loved it. So we booked another one. And what I meant to make for last year's Christmas cruise was some fun and festive decorations for the door. And I did not have time because we were on so many cruises last year. And I can't get the turkey back in. I'll work on this later. So that's what's in that bag. Now what goes in on this side, I've got stuff pre-packed in here, but it's literally a foldable space cube and another door decoration that just says the Ostraker family or another Ostraker family cruise, and it's got some palm trees. So I'm not going to pull that out. Now we're going to get to packing this side. I keep a pair of pool slides and dress shoes. They're just black, so they match everything. I have this Ray Dunn makeup bag. It holds my Sony Handycam, my Osmo Pocket, and all of their accessories. That's going to go there. This bag holds a lot. My bathing suits, my cover-up, my visor, everything I need for swimming and snorkeling outside of what goes in the snorkel bag. And now my clothes. I have got lots of clothes to bring. But I really don't. I've got 7 shirts, maybe 8. They're themed shirts, like for our Sousapalooza, the green eggs and ham breakfast, for when we go duck hunting, for the birthday mermaid, the Groove for St. Jude charity. They're all themed. And then I have a couple of dinner outfits. So we have matching shirts for a lot of things. So all of this is folded and ready to go in. And then, of course, my Jesus, he'll be there for you. Bringing that as a backup shirt. But every other shirt is themed to match Bella's birthday shirts. And I have 2 sets of pajamas because I have laundry done every other day. You like that? And to go on the outside of the suitcase is my handy dandy trolley rig. Thank you. So let's see if I can close her up. She might be a little wobbly on this little table. Make sure I got everything.
You guys, it was so hard to get on the ship. There's like so many people, so many salesmen. Like,
What are you talking about?
like when we went to get on the ship, like went through that little drive-through and that stuff. It didn't take that long, but there was like so many people, but they were nice people, right?
You mean in Mexico?
No. Last year when we did, when we went to the port and that stuff.
Oh yeah, she's gonna close.
We are an educated
She won't give me
family.
any problems. Very educated.
Yeah, very. Can't say we're not educated.
She is gonna close with no problem. My only problem is having her on this flimsy table.
Oh. Birthday cruise. It's a birthday
And she is locked and loaded, ready to go.
It's a birthday.
I don't want to hurt my back, but I am going to lower this down. You ready?
Good job.
Did it. And then this goes here.
It's a birthday cruise.
I got to put my cover on it.
So far, she's looking good.
I will get my cover right now.
It's a bird.
Well, this is embarrassing. I recorded this entire segment without turning my microphone on. Allow me to introduce you to boxed water. These are 8.5 ounce cartons of water, and a blessing for Bella and I because we prefer water over sugary beverages or bubbly beverages. And Carnival's embarkation day policy for bringing non-alcoholic beverages is they have to be 12 ounces or less canned or cartoned non-alcoholic beverages, and each passenger per cabin can bring 12 of those beverages on board on embarkation day. So Bella and I will each bring a dozen of these boxed waters on board when we get on the ship tomorrow morning. So that's why we bought boxed water. We've never tried it before. It could taste like crap. Who knows? But we're going to find out, and I'll be happy to report back whatever the outcome is. And that's the skinny of how you bring water on embarkation day. Or you could bring Yoo-hoo drinks, sodas, as long as it's 12 ounces or less, cans or carton drinks. There are exceptions if you need distilled water for CPAPs and things like that. I mentioned that in my video that I have linked below with Carnival's drink policies and Bella's Pack With Me video. It's all in one. So be sure to watch that. Again, I have it linked below. And I do have all the luggage packed and lined up at the front door. So in just a moment, we're going to turn the camera around and take a look at our collection of luggage that's going to be going in the car with us to the Port of New Orleans to take off on the Carnival Glory tomorrow morning. And here's the luggage. In Audrey, we have my 31-inch suitcase, which is all of my stuff. And of course, I have my backpack. And then Bella's got Marilyn Monroe and the Unicorn. And we were able to fit her 2 ball gowns in the Unicorn luggage, along with her bathing suits and a couple of odds and ends, like her pajamas. In Marilyn Monroe, We've got all of her other clothes, her door decorations, and everything else that you saw her pack in her Pack With Me video. She's got her little bunny backpack. We've got our snorkel bag. I've got my hat connected to my hat clip on my backpack. And we have Johnny's little bag with all of his cruise director gifts. We're excited to bring him that. We have our 2 little water cups, 40-ounce Stanley cup knockoffs. And I pulled out a couple of extra things to throw in my purse, which you see scattered on the table there. But overall, we're super excited about going on this trip. We're always going to want to celebrate Bella's birthday in a special way. We've done Graceland. We did a cruise last year. We're going to try to do a cruise every year as long as the budget permits. I was blessed with an amazing godchild, and I want to celebrate her as much as possible. Remember to always count the blessings you have in your lives, especially when they're wonderful people. And Bella is one of the most wonderful people in my life. But we're going to check the 3 hardcover bags with the sea caps and carry on everything else. Boy, wish us luck for that one. We're going to need it, especially with my bad back. That's been an adventure prepping for this cruise with a pulled muscle. Anyhow, it's about time for me to get to bed, finish editing this video, and remember, I love you more than gumbo. I'll see you next time. Mwah. Bye.